Your child's skin is trying to tell you something. Seriously, we think of it as just, well, skin, but it's actually the body's largest organ. And in kids, it's also the loudest. It's this incredible signaling system, and it's constantly showing what's going on inside. So today, we're going to learn how to listen.
Okay, so its first job, pretty straightforward. Protection. It's your child's own personal bodyguard, a frontline defense keeping all the nasty stuff, bacteria, viruses, pollutants, out of their system.
Next up, it regulates. You can think of it like the body's own smart thermostat. It manages their temperature with sweat and goosebumps, and it works around the clock to keep that perfect moisture balance that all their cells need to be healthy.
And here's the big one. The reason we're here today, it's signals. This is where your child's skin really starts talking. It's a direct window into their health, and believe me, it sends some surprisingly clear messages if you just know what to look for.
So why does a child's skin need so much extra attention? Well, first things first, we have to get our heads around the fact that it's just fundamentally different from adult skin.
Just take a look here. A child's skin is way thinner, it absorbs things much faster, and it loses moisture so much quicker. What does that mean? It means everything matters more. The lotion you use, the sun they play in, even the food they eat. It all has a bigger impact. And yet, for so many of us parents, we kind of treat it like an afterthought.
All right, so what is the skin actually saying? When we see a rash or a dry patch, our first move is to just slap some cream on it. But so often, these are direct signals from deep inside your child's body.
And these signals can be pointing to some really serious stuff. Look at this. Skin color changes are almost never just cosmetic. See those dark, almost velvety patches around the neck or in the armpits? That is not dirt. It can be a critical early warning for insulin resistance, a precursor to type 2 diabetes. And any kind of yellowing in the skin or eyes, that could be pointing right to liver issues. These are health alerts, and we absolutely have to pay attention.
And if you want to talk about long-term impact, just look at this number, 80%. That is a huge, staggering figure. 80% of a person's entire lifetime of sun damage happens before they even turn 18. The choices we make for our kids today have consequences that will literally last the rest of their lives. It makes sunscreen not just a good idea, but completely and totally essential.
Okay, so what's a parent to do? The good news is the solution isn't some crazy complicated routine. It's a really simple 3-step action plan that you can start, well, right now.
These are the 3 non-negotiables. First, sunscreen every single morning, SPF 30 or higher, and yes, even on cloudy days. Second, gentle face washing, twice a day, just with lukewarm water, no harsh soaps and no scrubbing. And third, probably the most important, just watch for changes. Any new rash, any color shift, any weird dry patch, that's a signal. Don't just brush it off as a kid thing.
And that's really the whole idea here. It's not about being perfect. Healthy skin for our kids is about building these simple, consistent habits that will protect them for their entire lives. It's about making sure their body is working well and catching any potential problems early.
So if this was helpful, please share with every parent you know. Just start with one thing today. Maybe it's sunscreen in the morning, or an extra glass of water, or getting them to bed a little bit earlier. Remember, small habits create lifelong skin. For more simple, honest health education for kids, follow us here at LifinHealth. We'll see you in the next one.